The Blood Angels, the revered Ninth Legion of the Space Marines. Each legion was an embodiment of their Primarch's essence, and theirs was sanguineous. They etched their names into history through a blend of savage martial prowess and an artistic elegance. Their reputation on the battlefield is one of ferocity, a bloodthirst that borders on the preternatural. The Blood Angels also possess a sophisticated sensibility, a refinement that speaks to their longevity, and the deep cultural heritage that they have preserved through the ages. The dichotomy of brutal efficiency and cultivated grace sets them apart, making them one of the most enduring chapters in the vast, war-torn expanse of the Imperium. The homeworld of the Blood Angels is the planet Baal, accompanied by its two moons, Baal Primus and Baal Secundus. In epochs long past, before the tendrils of humanity reached these places, a Xenos race dwelt upon them. This ancient race revered entities of the warp, known in their sacred rites as the Golden and Black Angels. Now, these otherworldly beings are entwined with the fate of the human settlers. Each act of salvation performed by the Blood Angels bolsters the Golden Angel, and every descent into the abyss of the Black Rage feeds the sinister power of the Black Angel. It's the eternal struggle between light and shadow, salvation and damnation, that binds the destinies of the Ninth Legion. In the earliest days, the Ninth Legion was the Emperor's Inferno, a ravaging force unleashed upon their enemies. Deployed to the most perilous war zones, they faced the most twisted adversaries, standing alone to hold the line. This grim duty was fitting, for the Ninth Legion drew its ranks from the lost and dispossessed of terror. Though they bore the marks of mutation, they were genetically sculpted into specimens of great beauty. They became monsters, prowling the wild places of the galaxy, consuming the warriors they defeated, and becoming terrors unleashed upon it. Each campaign was undertaken with a quiet, brooding hunger for blood and death. They fought without mercy, heedless of anything but the utter destruction of their foes. Shunned and isolated from the wider Imperium, they began to descend into charnel cults and bloody rituals, their legacy growing ever darker with each passing conquest. The coming of their Primarch, Sanguinius, marked a profound transformation. He discerned within his sons the potential for a more exalted existence. Recognizing the perilous trajectory they were on, he foresaw a future where his legion might devolve into monsters. For the next decade, he fought alongside them, and their Lunar Wolves brothers. It was here they found nobility and honor. Gradually, these virtues began to permeate the Blood Angels. Through the steadfast influence of their Primarch, a newfound sense of pride began to supplant their primal thirst for carnage and bloodshed. Unfortunately, two afflictions ravaged the Blood Angels, precluding them forever attaining true peace and nobility. These genetic flaws, deeply rooted within their gene seed, tore through the Legion. The first was known as the Red Thirst, an insidious flaw embedded in the very essence of the Blood Angels. This affliction compelled the warriors to succumb to an overpowering bloodlust, a hunger so consuming that it obliterated their noble heritage and drove them to lose all semblance of control. Over time, the Red Thirst could drive even the staunchest warrior to madness. The second curse was the Black Rage, a terrible psychic imprint left by Sanguinius' death. When a Space Marine succumbed to the Black Rage, he was reborn into a maelstrom of anger, hatred, and fury. This curse imparted upon the afflicted the memories and anguish of Sanguinius' final moments, imbuing them with a fragment of his unearthly power, amplifying their strength and vitality to superhuman levels. Despite these flaws, their Primarch set his sons upon a path of salvation by cultivating a rich culture and instilling profound beliefs within the chapter. Under his guidance, the Blood Angels evolved from an army of monsters into a legion of noble warriors, adept not only in martial prowess, but also in the arts and poetry. They now have an unwavering belief that transformation for the better is always possible. This belief permeates their every action as they strive for perfection, whether in their artistic endeavors, martial discipline, or military doctrine. Today, the Blood Angels are renowned for their dual nature, embodying both savagery and grace. Through meditation, they uphold the 5 angelic graces: honor, humility, mercy, restraint, and forgiveness. In contrast, they also embrace the 5 warrior virtues: strength, savagery, abandon, rage, and detachment. Thus, the Blood Angels can transition from frenzied killers to stoic monks who appreciate arts and music with seamless fluidity. The Blood Angels, with their blend of savage ferocity and refined nobility, have left an indelible mark upon the galaxy. Like crimson comets, they streak across the void, their presence heralded by whispered legends and ominous portents. Worlds once teetering on the brink of despair have been pulled back from the precipice by the sight of their blood-red armor glinting in the dying light of the sun. In their wake, they leave tales of unparalleled heroism and unrestrained brutality, of artistry that captures the sublime and a hunger that devours the soul. The galaxy remembers them as both saviors and harbingers, their deeds etched into history, a testament to the duality that defines their existence. They are the Emperor's wrath and his grace, a paradox given form, and in every battle, in every piece of art they craft, they echo the eternal struggle between darkness and light that rages within their hearts.